today on 2+U Nevada.
The time was ripe for another bit of cultural diversity in the Reno Tahoe area.
It's the world's largest nonprofit cultural organization in nearly 150 countries. And the Alliance Française has a chapter in Reno. We sit down to learn how the group is bringing people together.
I remember when I was a kid, I would go to bed and I would kind of cry and I would pray and I'd be like, can I wake up tomorrow with white parents? I want to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and stuff like that. I never wanted to cook Asian food in general.
He never wanted to be different. How the chef of one of Time Magazine's world's greatest places is now embracing his culture and honoring his heritage.
It goes out and is received by about 200 to 220 PBS stations throughout the PBS system, which is about 70% of the country right now has been adding Wild Nevada into their broadcast schedule, daily or weekly.
The not-so-hidden gem of travel shows. The senior producer and host of Wild Nevada sits down with us. You're watching 2+U Nevada. Thank you so much for joining us today for this edition of 2+U Nevada. I'm Sarah Johns, your host. We have a fantastic show lined up for you today, centered around one of my favorite topics, food and culture. See, I've got to throw Dave under the bus here for a minute. Love him more than anything, but he's my Midwest guy, Mr. Meat and Potatoes, and he doesn't really deviate from that. In fact, I remember introducing him to sushi, which he does enjoy now. He always orders the same roll, the baked Alaska at Oceano. Notice the important word in that sushi roll, baked. I'm the one who likes global eats. Give me a good pho, Thai, Latin, or Indian cuisine, and I'm in my heaven. So today, we hear from a man who originally wanted to turn away from his Vietnamese culture, only after embracing it did his restaurant gain global fame. We also have some fantastic cuisine right here in the biggest little city, and if you're looking for any weekend date spot, pay attention. We've got the places for you. Don't go anywhere. We are thrilled to have you join us for 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and I'm so excited to be joined by Josette Marsh and Christophe Duchateau. They are both from Alliance Française. Did I say that correct?
Perfect.
Yay!
Okay.
They've been making fun of my very American accent when I'm attempting to say French words. Thank you both for being here. First and foremost, Josette, tell me about Alliance Française. What is it?
The Alliance Française is a worldwide organization dedicated to promoting French language and Francophone culture, and we are the largest nonprofit cultural organization in the world, with over 830 chapters in 135 countries.
Holy cow!
And
who would have thought?
Right, and there are over 100 chapters in the United States, making us the largest network in the world.
That is fantastic. And Christophe, you moved to the Reno area 8 years ago, you said, for work. Was the Alliance Française the first organization that you looked for to really kind of meet peers?
Yes, but at the time the chapter did not exist.
Oh, well then go into how it did become in existence here in Reno.
We are we were founded in December of 2022. We're almost 3 years old. We've been growing steadily over the 3 years thanks to a host of volunteers and community sponsors. And the time was ripe for another bit of cultural diversity in the Reno Tahoe area.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, for such a large organization to hear that it's such a new organization in our area, and you're continually growing, it just shows the diversity of the population that's moving to our region as well, right?
Yes, and we get a lot of community support as well.
That's fantastic. So how many members do you have right now?
We have just under 100.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, after almost 3 years. So we're really, really pleased. And they're very active. They're very engaged. And it's both French people, our Francophile people, lovers of all things French, and you don't have to speak French to join the organization.
Thank goodness.
Sign you up.
Okay. But what does this organization do for fun, and what kind of networking do you do?
So we organize dinners, we organize conversation groups, trivia.
French trivia or all kinds
French
of trivia?
trivia, showing French movies, hiking, cooking classes, French classes as well, of course.
In the wintertime, we have cross-country ski lessons in French.
Oh, that's a great way to have like a crossover of education and fun, right?
Right.
You know, organizations like yours, I do feel, are very important for even people who are learning the language, because obviously, Christophe, not to point out the obvious, but it sounds like you're a native French speaker.
Yes, I am.
So being able to practice and get immersed with a friend could really help and also break that barrier of, as I was telling you, I get nervous attempting to speak the second language that I learned, you know, growing up. And to be able to talk to somebody without inhibition and fear would probably be a great benefit.
Yeah, we have native French speakers who conduct our weekly conversation group, and we encourage people to come and participate regardless of the level of their French, because that way they get to listen to French spoken by native French speakers, and nobody is ever pressured to verbally participate, but it's just good to be in that sort of environment.
And to understand it too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, what are the benefits of learning foreign languages and connecting with those foreign cultures?
You know, it helps with your cognitive skills. It also opens up your mind and your spirit, and it opens up your perspective of a different culture in the world. And I think that's really important, especially in this day and age.
Yeah. And in this day and age, when people are needing connection and needing to find community, how can folks volunteer? How can they reach out to you? How can they find you?
Our website is www.afreno.org, and we're on Facebook and Instagram. And all are welcome to come and check us out. There's a little bit for everybody. There really is, in all age groups.
Well, thank you both. And again, just give me one more example of why this organization really helped you. You said it wasn't organized yet, but once it became organized, helped you feel community in a new location where you moved.
Well, being able to speak my native tongue, making new friends, of course, having a new network, basically.
Well, thank you both for joining us this afternoon. We greatly appreciate you. You are watching 2+U Nevada.
Merci.
You are watching 2+U Nevada. I am so excited to be back in an iconic restaurant space with Marco and Billy of Marcolino's Italia, and this is the new home, the old Rapscallion.
Absolutely, very exciting.
So excited to be here, and we're going to tour and take a look at each room today, but my goodness, you have just elevated and made this location absolutely classy, elegant, romantic. Like when you walk through here, it feels like romance.
Oh yeah, that was the whole idea behind our design. We wanted to keep it classy. This building deserves all that. So yeah, very excited to open. Not too much longer.
We wanted to preserve a lot of the stuff too, is preserve what was Rapscallion and just a touch of modern.
You know, I have to say, after your first segment aired on our premiere show, might I add, where you announced that you had taken over this iconic restaurant building, so many people were excited. Like, you've got the momentum behind you, and you're opening up in December right before the holidays.
Yeah.
I have to say, this is absolutely gorgeous for people to make those holiday reservations, the romantic proposal reservations, because hello dining room.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, this building was known for special occasions, date night, prom, like we said before, and it's the perfect setting to do that. We're very fortunate that we have so many Christmas parties already booked, over a dozen, I would say,
Yeah.
at this point. And the phone's ringing off, so we're very fortunate for that.
So let's talk. Currently, right now, we are at this beautiful bar, and you are bringing back happy hour.
Correct, yeah.
So let's talk happy hour.
Happy hour is fun. So on this side of the fireplace, happy hour will begin like it used to be back in the day. They were very famous for that. Prices, of course, will drop down. Portion sizes smaller. People like to come in, get a little quick bite and a martini, of course, at this gorgeous bar. And then, of course, on the other side of the fireplace, Billy and I have decided the menu will differ.
Okay. And then when you get on the other side of the fireplace, well, wait. No, let's stay on this side of the fireplace, because behind the mirror behind us, you have changed what used to be a private dining room into this awesome speakeasy.
Yeah, the speakeasy is really cool. Very comfy, very romantic, a great place to dine for, quick bites. But the martinis, of course, will be flowing. Our drink menu will be extensive. So yeah, a really cool space for sure.
And then Billy, talk about the other rooms that you have on the other side, outside of the dining room, because you've got some gorgeous locations on the other side.
Correct. So this facility gives us so much more, where we can do private dining, where it's not larger parties just sitting in the middle of the dining room. I can put them back where they have a privatized space. We've actually designed it where I can seat in our very corner, what we call the chef room. Is in the very corner there, has a 85-inch TV. They can have meetings in there. They can plug their laptop right into it, do displays on that. They can watch sports in there. It's a little bit of everything, multi-use room. And then right next to it is our atrium room. That one, we have it set up with 3 4-tops, but at a moment's notice, if we have a large party that comes in, I can seat up to 22 in there comfortably.
If I could be honest, I think that atrium room is my favorite. I love the way that atrium room looks, and it's just got windows. It's just, there's something about it.
It's an open feel. It's an open feel for sure.
Yes. Now, as we are speaking, you are getting this beautiful woodwork redone in here, or revarnished.
Revarnished. I mean, this iconic location, the inside with all the cherry wood. People say, please don't change it. Well, no. It's gorgeous. It needs to be revamped, and we've done that. It's come to life, and we're all excited, for sure.
Now, when I was last in this restaurant, and I don't know if this must have been done before or if you guys did it, but what I love is you do have some of those private booths in the dining room, but the dining room itself is opened up.
Yes.
And that is gorgeous and so well done. Talk to me about your design theory.
Well, the cool thing about this location, too, is like you were saying, we do have booths now. So we have a total of 13 of them. And of course, we added one booth close to the kitchen. It gives that beautiful feel. Of course, we have the ambiance. People like the televisions with Rome and Venice and all that ambiance that people really enjoy at our current location. So we didn't add a lot of those, but just enough to kind of give it that really Italian feel.
And what people don't understand is this was actually a Coletto design, so a big architect from San Francisco. So the Tatich Grill, the oldest restaurant in California, has the same design as this restaurant. The cabin booths, the stained glass, the woodwork, everything throughout it.
Really cool.
It's that upper elegance that you get, and you don't see any of that here in Reno, Sparks, or Tahoe.
No, so we're so excited that you guys are reopening in December.
Correct.
Holiday parties still up for reservations.
Oh yeah, the phone keeps ringing for those. Having the facility we do now to be able to take care of our customers is quite cool.
And then just briefly mention, Billy, all the new kitchen equipment.
Oh, brand new. So we put a lot of effort into that to design it so it works for the flow of not only the restaurant, but our catering as well as that happy hour concept. So at night when the dining room closes, the happy hour can keep going until 11 o'clock when the bar closes. And you have that. And then my catering, I can facilitate that at the same time as this is fully rocking with full service going on. So I'm still cooking no matter what in 2 separate kitchens. And brand new, instead of having 6 burners that I have in my current restaurant, I have 18 to 20 burners. So I haven't decided if I'm adding the other 2 yet.
And the other cool thing is we can still run our DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats, which we do a ton of downtown.
And we'll be adding some items to that to come in the future.
All these amazing announcements. All right, guys, website, phone number, and of course we know the address.
Oh yeah, very famous, 1555 South Wells.
Correct, and marcolinositalia.com, and the phone number will stay the same as our existing. I'll port it over, so 775-800-1693.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada. Joining us this afternoon, Simi Sekon and Alice Schock, both of the Washoe Medical Alliance. Now, this is a newly rebranded organization, but that has deep roots in our community. So, Ala, go into the rebrand and what the name was before and what you do.
Yes, so we were the Alliance with the Washoe County Medical Society, AWCMS. We have rebranded to Washoe Medical Alliance, WMA, new logo, and just a lot of new energy coming into the group. We have been around in this community since 1947, doing philanthropic work, supporting health-related charities, advocating for physicians to stay in Northern Nevada and trying to get them to come here. We are big on community. That's a huge part of what we do, and we just support each other through that.
And Simi, how did you find this organization to join? And obviously it's an organization you believe in because now you're the Community Action Projects and Planning Chair.
Well, I actually did not find the organization, they found me, and I'm so happy that they did. Being chair of the CAP committee has been wonderful because it has allowed me to see the philanthropies that we have in Northern Nevada, see what they do, what kind of impact they make on our Northern Nevada community, and it's been amazing.
It's so important that we have an organization like Washoe Medical Alliance, just because from a recruitment standpoint, Northern Nevada, our region specifically, we need more physicians and we need more medical professionals. How is it that this organization, as the spouse of somebody in the medical profession, how is it that this organization helped you to learn about Reno, come to embrace Reno, and even be a recruiting tool maybe for other people considering Reno?
Well, it's been a wonderful, wonderful resource. I moved here 4 years ago from Washington State, and a friend had said, look for something like this. These people will understand what life being with a physician is like, the long hours that they work, the time away from home, and you will have support. And it's become so much more than that, you know, the friendships that have developed, the work we're able to do in the community, but really, like you said, the resources. I'm new to the community. Where do I go for this? Who do I see for that? What do I do? Like having someone easily accessible that I could ask those questions to, gold.
And Simi, you've been here now 2 decades.
Almost 2 decades, yes.
And you are putting on an event in December?
We sure are. We have our holiday luncheon, which we do every year. And this year we are recognizing an amazing, amazing organization called Camp Care. They have been around since 1971, and they are here to recognize campers with special needs. And it is a type of organization that we just don't have enough of. And a lot of these campers, they range from ages 14 to 55, have been coming to these camps for probably a good portion of their lives. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you find which organization to highlight and promote during your holiday luncheon?
So we ask for applications during the year to see who we would like to fund, you know, for the holiday luncheon and different, you know, times we have, you know, a little bit of extra funds. And so it really just comes down to which organization speaks to us. Obviously, the values have to align with those of the Washoe County Medical Society. And Camp Care this year was one that we, you know, we hadn't really recognized before, and so we thought, you know, it's a little bit unique, and it specifically targets young people in Northern Nevada.
Fantastic. And you just secured an awesome performing group.
We did. I'm so excited. Swope Middle School Jazz Band is going to be at our event playing. The event starts, we open at 10:30, doors open, and we're going to have, I believe, 11 vendors from the community there selling their goods. And Swope Jazz Band is going to be playing the tunes. It's going to be a really, really fun event. You can grab a beverage, get some shopping done, enjoy your friends. So we're very pumped.
This sounds fantastic. So give us the details. You told us the entertainment, doors open, but where is it at and how can folks buy tickets?
Yeah, so you can, well, where is it? It is December 9th at Atlantis. They have been a wonderful support of us, so thank you, Atlantis. Doors open at 10:30. The event goes till 1:30, 2 o'clock if you choose to stay that long, but you can buy tickets through our website. It's washomedicalalliance.org. New website, part of the rebranding, so we're very excited about that.
It is so important, the work that you do. And one more time, if people want to join, help you guys out, learn more, where do they go?
Yeah, head to www.washomedicalalliance.org, and you can always shoot us an email, find us on social media. We are on Instagram at JoinWMA, and yeah, just say hi. We're happy to welcome you.
Thank you both so much for being here and for what you do.
Thank you.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and I am so excited to have Chris Orr with us this afternoon. Of course, host, senior producer, what else did we say? Editor, choreographer, photographer, grip, catering, hair, makeup.
Well, actually, the one thing I don't do is the editing, and I have great videographers. So, but we do a lot of roles in
Wild Nevada on PBS. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So I grabbed you from PBS this afternoon. You were in the middle of completing your new season of shows.
We were actually actively writing scripts and getting the shows ready for our premiere, which we got 13 new episodes starting December 18th, I believe.
That is fantastic. And Wild Nevada, I had no idea the history that Wild Nevada has on our local PBS. 25 years, you said?
So we have been in broadcast on PBS Reno, originally KNPB Channel 5, for 25 years. This is our 25th anniversary year of broadcast. We've done, I'm working on season 8. So we've been in production for about 13 to 15 years of those 25, but we've been on air consistently for 25 years.
And you are doing such great things. You're telling me Wild Nevada is on a majority of our country's PBS stations.
We benefit from the fact that after we air on PBS Reno, in past seasons, and we're hoping again for season 8, we get distributed through American Public Television, and at that point it goes out and is received by about 200 to 220 PBS stations throughout the PBS system, which is about 70% of the country right now has been adding Wild Nevada into their broadcast schedule, daily or weekly. And so we are able to really put Nevada out throughout the entire nation through the PBS system.
And your ratings are phenomenal as well of the PBS travel shows. I mean, brag here, Chris.
So we are very excited to announce that for 2024, Wild Nevada was the second highest daytime weekend travel program in the PBS system, which put us up there with Burt Wolves and just above Rick Steves, which was very exciting because names that we all grew up with, or at least I grew up with, and we're listed right there with them, and bringing Nevada out into the forefront for travel and recreation and adventure.
And you, since taking over as host, have really made this show yours as well. In the 13 episodes for this upcoming season, what are we going to see?
So I took over the producing starting with season 7, and my co-host now has a podcast at the station called Wild Nevada Cast.
Yep.
And so as I've taken over producing, I really work on making sure that when I get to a location that I'm representing the agencies involved, the organizations involved, the communities. So very often, sometimes I go with a narrative. I'll do an exploration that's around old ghost towns, or I'll do an exploration about old gold rush roads and how these old prospecting routes now take you to amazing recreation opportunities up in the Sierra. And then I take you through some of the earliest settlements in southeastern Nevada, get to communities that we haven't shown in even the 25 years of Wild Nevada. So a few new adventures, revisiting communities that we've visited in the past to show what they're up to now, and really working with agencies, the land managers, to talk about responsible recreation and some of the opportunities that are unique to our rural areas.
You know, before this started, we were talking about rock hounding. I've taken the kids up to, where'd you say I went? Crystal Peak? Dog Valley
Road, just out of Bird Eye.
Okay, so that's where I took the kids. But what are some of your favorite rock hounding places in the state?
Well, you know, Crystal Peak's kind of in my backyard, so that's definitely one of them. But we did in season 7 a rock hounding episode where it was so hard to even pick the 5 locations because there's so many locations. I know there's a great place for agates outside of just off of 50, kind of that Fernley, Fallon area. I really am excited about the opportunity to get up to McDermott and see some of the rock hounding opportunities that are up there. Austin, between the combination of the fluorite that's up in Austin and turquoise, is amazing. It's for me, I don't know that I have a single favorite because they're all fun.
There's so many fun places in the state of Nevada, right? Chris, thank you so much for being here. And before we go, I do want to say, because I did ask you off camera about PBS public funding, and you just said that our community has been so good to PBS.
Absolutely. We really benefit from the fact that PBS Reno has had a long-standing, strong relationship with the community, and the community has really stepped up for us throughout our history, and especially right now. And Wild Nevada, we have a really good, great supportive audience. I know that we're still finishing up a little bit of the fundraising for season 8, but we're already excited to start talking about some of the sponsorship opportunities around next season, the season 9. I'm starting to plan new episodes there. So, and all of it is possible because our community supports the station, supports the programs, the local programs like Wild Nevada and Artifacts, the Wild Nevada Cast, all of the programs that we do at PBS Reno, our education programs.
Which is phenomenal. I thank PBS Reno for that. Chris, thank you for being with us this afternoon.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you having me here.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada. So excited to be joined by Melissa Iturriaga again of Dolce Caffe. This time we're at your flagship location in Mayberry Landing. Thank you so much for having us this afternoon.
No, thank you. Thank you for coming. I so appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, and we love Dolce Caffe. So after you and your family came on in our very first episode of 2+U Nevada, my mom said, I need to know more about the pastries. Yes. And this is the pastry place. As a matter of fact, okay, so Melissa, you're the baker and you actually learned all of this by going to Sicily.
Yes.
Give me that background.
So I wanted to open a bakery for about probably 10, 12 years, and I went to Sicily.
So when you were 5,
yes,
you started wanting.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do look good. Thank you. No, so I went to Sicily maybe May of 2022, stayed there for 3 weeks, learned all I can, and then—
From your family friend?
Yes, exactly, named Johnny Rapasato. Very close friend of ours, and then he came with us for 2 months to teach me the ropes of a kitchen, all these pastries, which you can see that are very, very unique and you don't really see in Reno, Nevada.
You really don't. So every pastry that's on this table that we're looking at is a legit Sicilian pastry?
Yes.
Okay, run through what we're looking at right now.
We can start with the fig cookies, cucciolati. They are kind of your Newton cookies in a way, but way better. And then we have a raviola, which is ricotta and chocolate chips with a nice crusty croissant. And then we have our bomba, which a lot of people love. It's our chocolate hazelnut with an Italian donut. We have our fried brioche bread with vanilla custard inside. Very good.
that just
Very
sounds
yummy
amazing.
and crunchy as well. Then we have another pastry, which is like a fruit twist. It's like a little twist of fruit and custard all wrapped in one, for
Now,
sure.
I'm not, like, these all look amazing, but I love sweet and savory, and you
Yes.
also have those options.
I do. I have two right here. We have the cipollina, which is caramelized onions, red sauce, cheese, ham. So delicious. Our ham is also imported from Italy, so really good. And then we have our salata de funghi, which is mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, and a white sauce. Really good, really, for the vegetarians.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, and what I love about this too is this is only a sampling of what you have here at Dolce Cafe.
Yes, we have a variety of cookies, pastries, even more savory stuff, sandwiches, all that stuff. But hopefully people can try and come by.
Yeah, and this is your first flagship location.
Yes.
When we met last time, we were at your second location, your new location in Midtown, which does dinners, but this location, you're also doing dinners more in the summer, though.
In the summertime, yes. So that would be more of a bigger group. We'll do it outside for like 18 to 22.
In the beautiful courtyard. You guys have an amazing courtyard.
Yes. I will say Mayberry Landing is a really great place, a really beautiful location.
And to put a pin on where this location is, Mayberry Landing is on West McCarran, where like Buenos Grill is and Yogurt Beach. You're in that shopping center.
Yes. Yeah. And it's really gave us a really boost. It's a really beautiful place.
I love it here. I love looking. In fact, I already admittedly purchased 3 items to take home. And so I have the pink box maybe behind the team over there, but behind the camera. What is your favorite? And I'm sure it's hard to have a favorite when this is your business and your baby. But truly, what do you order? What do you eat?
I would probably get the raviola. If you love ricotta, that is amazing. Amazing. It's not overly too sweet. It's just the right consistency of.
And do you eat those warm? Like, do you eat these savory items warm? How are you supposed to eat this?
So we do ask our customers, hey, would you like it warm? Would you like not warm? It's kind of preference, but I would like to heat them up, even the savory stuff for sure. But the pastries, not so much. It just depends on the customer.
Okay. Now, this is what we're taking a look at that's available behind the counter.
Yes.
Can people order items from you? And if so, how much advance time do you need?
We just need a couple of days for any of these, even maybe a day's notice. So just really quick, we have these often all the time. And we do tell people, hey, we are out of that, so what else we can give you, or I give them other suggestions on stuff.
Okay, and then I see that you have a beautiful wine fridge here. So.
Yes.
So let's talk about the other offerings aside from the pastries.
Yes. Well, with pastries, you can also have a nice red wine or white wine with it. We have it here. We have a wine and beer license here. So if you just want to come by, have a wine, have some pasta too. We also do pasta as well.
Oh, let's go into that.
Yes. So my mom does pasta here with the wine, and all the things.
So there's dinner fare here as well?
Yes. Yeah.
So what can people get here for dinner?
For dinner, they can do just a pasta, some type of savory stuff. Not too much, but we have some variety of things, even to go if they need to as well.
Well, thank you so much for including us again in this beautiful Dolce Cafe location at Mayberry Landing. You're watching 2+U Nevada. Now to another CBS series that we want to share with you. It's called The Dish, and today we head to a restaurant called Vinai. Time magazine named it one of the world's greatest places. The chef behind this Minneapolis hotspot is a James Beard Award nominee, but he says good food is not the most important ingredient to his success. Jamie Yuccas shows us how Yia Vang has created a space where everyone feels like they belong.
Okay, chef. Well, I never wanted to be a cook.
Never.
No. My whole life was trying to get out of it. Hands, please.
Even with a name that means iron skillet in his native tongue, Hmong,
Thank you, Chef.
Yia Vang's dream was to cook up something bigger than he ever could in the kitchen.
We want to create a great atmosphere where people feel like they belong.
You want a community.
Absolutely.
Something Vang sought ever since he moved to America at age 4. The name of his award-winning restaurant, Vinai, goes back even further to this place, the Ban Vinai refugee camp in Thailand, where Vang was born. His parents met there, Hmong refugees forced to flee their homeland during the Vietnam War, but tied to the earth by their cuisine, cooked over an open fire.
All right, so the fat side's going on.
Yep. Bring it up a little bit.
Like Vang learned from family long before it was trendy. He calls his restaurant a love letter to his parents.
5 years ago, I literally wrote a letter to my parents. Never showed it to them because, we're Asian men. We keep our emotions ourselves.
Have you showed it to him yet?
No.
But he did show it to the designers of the restaurant.
They created this space, and all these little areas in here represents part of that letter.
There was a time, as a child in rural Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, that Vang felt embarrassed to be different.
I remember when I was a kid, I would go to bed and I would kind of cry and I would pray and I'd be like, can I wake up tomorrow with white parents? I want to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and stuff like that. I never wanted to cook Asian food in general, to be completely honest.
You wanted peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, I wanted my peanut butter and jelly.
You won't find peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the menu here at Vinai.
And then we have our cauliflower.
Where Vang blends his Hmong heritage and Midwestern upbringing to create innovative dishes that honor his family.
I truly know what my true north is.
What is it?
It's mom and dad. I don't know, it's kind of dorky, but it's like my dad, he always said, don't be like me. But I've gotten everywhere I am in life because I want to be like him. To me, it only matters what they say.
How proud are you of your son?
It's hard to imagine, Vang's mother Pang told me, that something this big was possible. And Vang insists it wouldn't be possible without them.
Mom and them, they harvest all the chili.
This is all from your mom's garden.
Yeah, and this is mom's hot sauce.
For other authentic ingredients, Vang comes here to Hmong Village in St. Paul, the largest Hmong market in the country, where he's something of a celebrity.
At Hmong Village, we got these pea tenders, which I love pea tenders, right?
Vang pairs them with chicken.
So
that seems simple enough.
Absolutely. It's one of the most delicious dishes ever.
As I was about to find out.
So we have the chicken here.
I can use my hands.
Oh, that's my girl.
The spice and the garlic and the skin and the fat. Oh my gosh.
Here's what I tell people, because when people go, hey man, we want to come to this Hmong place, but we're not, is it too exotic for us? I'm like, it's chicken, vegetables, sauce. It's not too far out there.
And after such an adventurous journey, Vang finally feels right where he belongs.
Gracias, amiga.
Do you have a special family dish? Maybe a cultural cuisine that you would like to share with us at 2+U Nevada? Please share it with us. You can take pictures, or better yet, send us a video on how to prepare it. The whole point of 2+U Nevada is the plus you, and we'd love to honor your family. Send us your content by visiting our website. Head to 2news.com and click on 2+U Nevada. Or you can email us at 2+UNevada@ktvn.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back with some Friday funnies to lighten the mood this afternoon. We are starting something new this week. We are calling it Friday Funnies. You could say that it's our series on dad jokes. We will go out in the community to hear your quick-witted quips, but also send them to us, especially if you have a kiddo who loves making people laugh. So here are today's Friday Funnies.
Do you know what the difference between wallpaper and toilet paper is? Ew, that's gross.
Why did the skeleton not ask out a girl? Because it didn't have the guts.
What do you call a fish with no eyes? I only know one joke. Why did the monkey fall out of the tree? Because it was dead.
What is the definition of the word intense? It's where Boy Scouts sleep.
Why are pirates so mean? Because they are.
Why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road?
Why?
It got stuck in the cracks.
And a shout out to Brent Richard, Director of Operations here at KTVN, for getting us some of those jokes. That's a wrap on our week of 2+U Nevada. Thank you for inviting us into your home this afternoon. We hope you're going to have a fantastic weekend, and we look forward to joining you every weekday at 3 for 2+U Nevada. 2 News Nevada at 4 starts now.